Okay, right. Um, Let me try to use another monitor. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, by the way, I'll introduce myself first. My name is Lilis. I'm currently the PIC for the trial program from the Business Intelligence chapter. Wait, where actually your what is that? Your roles will be belongs to if you're accepted in business intelligence. We have some roles which is business analyst, and then revenue management, data scientist, and like sub chapter also about finance and financial analyst, and also accounting. So that's the role in the business intelligence chapter. As of today, I'd like to introduce the flow to you. Okay, wait. Let me share my screen. Okay. So, the trial program guideline will be like this one. So, first, I'd like to introduce the chapter and about this trial program, and then the squads in Bukit Vista. Uh, Also, the importance of business intelligence role in Bukit Vista, and then chapter lead explain the existing problem to the intern, and then the intern choose the problem that they would like to work on. So basically, I'll introduce what is the business intelligence chapter, what squads that we have in Bukit Vista, and some problem. I'll give you three problems. I haven't copied it to your journal. Actually, we have three options of problem that you can work on during the trial program, and then in the day three, you need to decide uh, which problem that you would like to choose, and also present the progress of the problem that you are working on. And then in the day six, it will be the final presentation. So basically, wrap up all of your works there and present it to the clients here in Bukit Vista. All right, then. I'll start from the first, which is explaining about the culture. I think culture fits and core value everything is already explained by HR, so I'll skip it. Second one is the squad. So Bukit Vista actually has some squads. Have you heard this before? Like heard the squads in Bukit Vista before this meeting?
I mean, I've seen the structure kind of thing
Yep.
in the handbook. It was like a two direction kind of structure. I'm not quite sure. There's like squads and
Okay.
then
Sorry.
chapters.
Actually, your voice it's not really clear enough.
Oh,
Can you?
okay.
Yeah, I
Sure.
think you need to put your.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I did saw the structure in the employee handbook. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like the two kind of directional structure, which I'm not quite like familiar of. There's like chapters and then squads.
Yeah, yep. I
Uh-huh.
see. Okay. Yeah, you're correct. We're basically consist of three squads, which is
Mhm.
this one, guest squad, partner squad, and also employee squad.
Mm.
And then squad means based on users basically or clients. We have three clients. Guest is the one who rent the property, like our property. The partner is the one who own the property, so we manage their property. And then employee is like me, so you are as the candidate, right? So you are like the clients also for Bukit Vista in this case. Each squad consists of funnels actually. So let's see from guest squad, for example. Guess what? The user is guest, right? So
Mhm.
we have some, what I say just now. Let me check my internet. Okay. Um, we have some funnels, which is like stages that the users needs to experience, starting from awareness, which is aware of the property that we have, like the Airbnb listing is one of our platform that we use to reach the potential guests basically. So if they are with Bukit Vista, they will do some engagement. It might be instant booking, so they directly book the property. Second, they might send a request to booking. Third, it might be inquiries, or it's kind of engagement through questions, like asking something that unclear from the listing. So it is inquiries. So we have three kind of engagement. That's in the first layer, which is awareness, that might result in aware, which is viewing the listing, and also a higher engagement from bookings or questions, like sending inquiries. That's we call as awareness chapter. Second stage will be the conversion. When the guest send inquiries to Bukit Vista, we need to answer the questions and we try to convert the inquiry into booking. So that's we call it conversion. But we also have conversion chapter. Conversion chapter not only working in guest but also in partner squad. So basically, in partner squad, where is partner squad? Okay. In partner squad, we also have conversion chapter that is for partner. Jadi, the conversion chapter itself consists of people that serve partner, serve the employee, and serve the guest. So that's what we call it chapter and squad. Continue after the conversion, we have transformation, where in the guest case, our transformation scheme is to welcome the guests, like to have them check in and then stay in our property until they can check out. So that's the transformation process. As well as in partner, we also have transformation stage. And last is advocacy, which is in the case of guests, we have reviews. We want our guests to be advocates. So they are like referring our property to their friends, and then we writing a review in our OTA platform. So we get benefits like referring by our guests referring us to the other person through any kind of ways. It is direct referral or through advocacy, through review, as the like how they loved our service basically. Okay. So that's the stage of every squad gitu. So if you confused about that, it might be the three squad, one, two, and three, and then uh, this is the column, which is squad one, two, and three, and you will have some rows: awareness, conversion, advocacy, transformation, and advocacy. So that's about the squads. Aside of that, we have product development and business intelligence as chapter to optimize. Optimize means in terms of efficiency and uh, effectiveness. Efficiency is improving the output through minimum resource, which is efficiency kan. And effectiveness means targeting the right market, the right process, basically to nurture the right result gitu. But for product development, nurture more efficient process gitu. So business intelligence in this case is very important, since the business intelligence chapters need to oversee any kind of opportunities that is out there, like to be translated into business strategy. One of them that is very important is pricing, which is the main responsibility for revenue management. But pricing is not the only one. If you keep doing pricing, but if you cannot catch the right channel, like for example, people is booking through booking.com, but we are staying at Airbnb, so it is not a good decision. Also, if if you keep using a certain platform and not developing other platform, is not good. If you're only developing in a certain area and left behind in other area that is growing, that's also not a good decision. something like that. So that's why business intelligence chapter is very important. Like the role is very important to support all of the chapters here that is uh, running the funnel of each squad. Okay, pretty clear over there.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
quite.
sure. Next one is the, yeah, I already explained the importance of business intelligence and then also the squad. Do you have any questions before I go to the next, which is explaining some problem that we may have in Bukit Vista?
Mm, I guess I want to know more about like the what do you call that? Like everyday role of like being in the business intelligence chapter.
Oh, right. That's a good question actually. Let's see. Open my calendar to try to investigate what is the activities. Um, we have chapters meeting and also squad meetings. In squad meetings we have three squads, right? Which is the employee and then, okay, so the employee, guest and also partner. Employee, the meeting of employee is actually on Monday, and then the for guests it is this time on Tuesday and then Wednesday. On that meeting, the format will be like this. You can observe, you can join the meeting of each squad, like during this trial session, so you can observe more. The meeting will be like this. The squad lead will be asking the funnel, the chapter manager, which is this one, of what kind of friction they have during the operation, like the week operation. And then from that testimony or that observation from the funnel manager or the chapter manager, the business intelligence need to investigate if they have problem with strategy. Oh, actually, I've we have guidelines in Bukit Vista. Guidelines like SOP in SOP in general. If we already follow the guideline and it doesn't work, so it might be something wrong with the tools or strategy. So the BI roles in this case identify whether it is a tools problem or strategy problem. If it is belongs to strategy problem, the BI needs to find out together with the chapter of what is the best solution to improve the output of that process. So basically, there will be a general overview of the squad performance, and we will have the breakout meetings to discuss more about uh, what strategy we would like to execute in this week.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So like consultant, the BI role as consultant. That's also if you are later on assigned into a guest squad, so you will be facing a problem in the guest squad. But if you are in the partner squad, you will facing a problem in partner squad, something like that. So you will be assigned. But in each squad, you will have many chapter, right? So the intelligence will be around that chapters to basically to give service to the partner clients, something like that. And then other than that, the main role for for business intelligence, basically business analyst and also revenue management, is pricing and also how we can improve the property performance, like a single property performance. Nowadays we have three person that is in charge for this one. We have 180 plus property and we divide it by area. We have many properties that distributed in many area. So the manager right now will be divided according to area. For example, I manage Canggu and Yogyakarta. Then we have Bella as our team that manage Seminyak, Jimbaran, Ungasan, and etc. It's according to the number of property in each area. Actually, it's different. Like for Canggu, there's so many properties, so it's based on area and also the number of properties. So if you are actually join us later on, you also will be the area manager. So what is uh, the role of area managers? Basically, assisting all the strategy that you need to deploy to get revenue for this kind of properties. But you will have team from any kind of squad that you need. For example, like an optimization in let's say Joglo Kawong. I'll give some suggestion to the awareness team in guest squad to be implemented. So we are the, I would say, the consultant, like give the solution, and who the one who executed is the related chapter. It might be from transformation, it might be from awareness, it might be from conversion. But what we need to do ourselves is the pricing strategy, right? We have like this is technical, but basically we have a centralized price list for each property that we can change over time, because our strategy is dynamic pricing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you are an area manager, you also responsible to take a look at the pricing of each property that within your area, something like that. It's pretty clear.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
So we don't have to like have the direct communication with the client. Oh, sorry, with the property owners or something in the
Good question.
pricing
Yes, of
process.
course. We have one WhatsApp that is centralized, and you can use that WhatsApp to basically reach the owner if you'd like to discuss something. If you remember, I think there is a case in your online assessment where I give you a certain price, right? And you analyze whether this price is still in product market fit or not. And if yes, you need to contact the owner. Something like coordinating, hey, we have this offer, and then from my analysis, this is still in the market demand. What do you think? Can we accept this case? Something like that. So
Oh,
yes, you will be directly contacting the owner, and also coordinating with the team, which is, for example, if that's come from an inquiry, you will coordinate with the reservation team. So the guest will reach out to the reservation team, and the BI person will be the consultant of, hey, which is the which whether the price is still in the market demand or not. And
mm,
you will coordinate with the owner, and you get back again to the reservation team to say no or yes for the offer.
okay.
Yeah, so that's that things is an operational thing. So you can learn like step by step, but it becoming operational as the time goes later on. Okay, any more questions?
So far, no.
No. Okay. So and also business intelligence, we have two kind of meetings at the moment. I'm not really sure if there is a change later on. We'll have meeting on Wednesday for discovery meeting, where if you're assigned to a certain squad, uh, to identify what kind of opportunities or threat that you found in the squads, and you write it down to a document where we need to discuss it further, like what we can do for this opportunity or for this threat. Yeah, so that's discovery meeting. And on Friday we'll have a meeting to discuss our project. So perhaps we have a project to expand to an area, and then what's the progress of that? Is there any friction? So basically this one is an execution updates. For this one is a discovery discussion. Right. So that's that about the meeting. Like, what is the things that we are doing here? If you like to know about the operation, what kind of operation we are doing, something like this one. Um, so we'll have the BI pricing. Okay. So the reservation team will send an inquiry. The format, for example, like this one. We have the villa name, number of guests, and then the check-in and check-out dates, and then the channel, the budget, and then the
Mm,
reservation team will let us know if we can give. 2.3 million for 2 nights for this kind of criteria. This is the inquiry that coming, and we need to investigate whether this is still worth or not. Yeah. So there will be many inquiries that coming, and this is our coordination channel basically. So we'll answer it over here, and then we'll get back again. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so that's that about the operation. Do you have any more question?
Mm, no.
No. All right. Then let's continue to what you can work on during the trial program. Um, over here, I have three problems that you can work on. Actually, I haven't really copy pasted in your what is that, in your trial
Journal.
board. Do you want me to copy paste it, or a picture is enough?
A picture is enough,
All
I
right,
guess. I
cool.
don't think.
Oh, that's not yours. This is yours. Mm. Okay, let me paste the picture here, and I'll explain one by one, yeah, about the topics. Okay, first, it is about product market fit, and then market expansion and Airbnb opportunities. I'll try to explain it as clear as possible. If you have any questions, you may ask. And you can choose one between, oh, the Airbnb rooms basically needs to be replaced because you cannot click this one, right? I'll deal with it later, yeah. First is product market fit. So, what is the background? Product market fit is the degree to which a product satisfy a strong market demand. So that's the definition. In Bukit Vista, this is very important to define which properties that fits to the market needs. So, what you need to do is create a framework on how to assess if a certain product is fit to the market, would support us to accept or not the partnership opportunity. For example, um, there is an owner that contact us. The villa name is Green Padi Villa Ubud. And then the business development team asked BI team to like, hey, I have this property as a potential property partner. Should we accept them to become our partner or not? So what we should do is assess uh, this product whether it is fits to the market or not. Currently, we just try to use historical performance of a similar property in that area. But what I need you to help us out is to create a framework on how to determine. Like for example, if this property is like created from bamboo, it is a market fit. Or how deep you can create this kind of framework so I can come up with the right decision based on your framework. What I need to check first, second, third, and etc. Yep. Do you have any questions about the first problem?
Um, no.
No. Yeah, basically the problem that why we need to come up with this. Previously, we have a market qualified leads like criteria, but
Mm.
it's kind of not work. Some property do not get booking like until now. We onboard about 50 property in last year, and we have around, let's see, how many property that the property that's still a new property, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, 7 out of 50 is not performed, like we get no booking at all. So This is the problem. So I need to assess property from the beginning. If that's actually not the product market fit, let's reject from the beginning. So it's not
Mm.
adding inventory with like not really good product that is in the 2 days market, at least in today's market. Like if it is the right product in the market when we onboard it, at least it has contribute revenue contribution at the first 3 months they are onboarded.
Um,
So that's the first problem. Second is about market expansion. Our area coverage is this one, right? Canggu, Jogja, Seminyak, Bla, until Bingin.
mm,
And then after the pandemic situation, we actually realized that the domestic market is racing, while the international market is not really sure like when it is going to coming back. Although like right now, actually, the international flight is open, but it's not dense as what we experienced previously in Bali. So we tried to do expansion, and finally, after months, we got our first partner in Bandung, which is Villa Tarasona. It just onboarded about 3 to 4 days ago, I guess. The listing just launched. So I need you to plan for an expansion strategy. Like, oh, what we need to plan if we would like to what is that, grab the market in new area that we haven't really understand how to market it. Basically, you can basically a framework of market expansion. Imagine that you already have product and you'd like to sell that product, and so this one, plan an expansion strategy to first make this property perform well in terms of revenue generation, and we can add more properties in Bandung after successful first product. Yeah. So make like a strategy to sell this first property lah basically.
mm.
Gitu.
Okay.
This is specifically in Bandung. You can make this as an MVP, but for the framework itself, it's general, so it can be applied to another area except
Mm,
Bandung. So that's the second problem. The third problem that you may choose is the creating a framework to assess Airbnb market. I'll give you background for this one. So previously, our like we set target based on if you if you ever do forecasting, so it's use historical data, right? Like data sebelumnya, and then forecast what is the pattern next. Using that kind of framework, it's not optimistic enough. Like because it is based on historical data. So our growth basically only like increasing by a bit, while actually in the market the traffic is much higher than what we experience, what growth we experience. So the market gives much more potential while we actually grab only a little bit of it. So our market share is not really growing. From that
mm,
case, we would like to set our target based on top-down approach, which is try to predict the potential revenue that can come through our platform. In this case, specifically, is Airbnb because Airbnb is our biggest platform. So, like, how we can understand what kind of traffic that will come to Airbnb. For example, in this case, we predict that the inquiry potential value is around 73 million. And we understand our employee has the ability to convert 25% of it. So we are targeting 18,000 dollars from inquiry conversion. Inquiry means the questions that I mentioned just now, right? and then this guest squad. Other than that, we also have other channel, not only on inquiry conversion but also uh, a request to book, right? So we would like to gain $3,000 from this one, and we would like to gain 51,000 from instant booking. Where actually, when they see our property, they book directly without asking questions, without requesting to book. They directly book a property. So this is our targeting framework. But what like I'm not sure yet is about this number. How we can get this number? How we can understand if, for example, today is March, next April, like what is the revenue potential in Airbnb? Something like predicting, but it's not like no need to be exact, but kind of what kind of increase we will face in Airbnb. Therefore, we need to also catch up that percentage of growth. Something like that. Simply like that. Okay, I write down actually the requirement here. Please create a framework to assess our Airbnb market, simplify into potential revenue earn that we can get to be converted to our revenue. This framework will be the basis of setting up the monthly revenue target. Right.
Mm.
Okay, so that's the three topics that you can work on. Once you can successful to do to basically show one result of it, I hope that I can see uh, how is your structure thinking, because it's very important when later on you will be the BI chapter and being the consultant in Bukit Vista. It is very helpful to you to grow in your career, and also to Bukit Vista as well. Right. So you need to you only need to choose one problem between the three that I've explained to you.
All right.
Right. Do you have any questions?
So this will be like in the final presentation, correct? As a
Yes.
part of
The final presentation, but before that, you also we
oh,
have
there's
meeting on
two.
Friday, right? Sorry, Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
So on Wednesday, you have three problem. Try to prioritize which problem that you choose. Like what method that you use to choose which problem to work on. That first,
Mm.
I would like to see. Second, present the framework of problem solving. Basically, the candidate present the framework of problem solving. They would like to apply another to solve the problem. Oh, problem.
So it's like a progress update, is it?
Sorry.
On this presentation. It's gonna be like a progress update
Yes,
on
progress update.
okay.
Yeah, progress update that consists of this one, the prioritization strategy, and also how you would like to proceed your problem.
Just without the result, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are aiming for the initiation of your problem
Uh,
solving. So like not complete result, but you have progress towards it.
mm, okay.
Yes.
I just want to clarify the first problem.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a real a real property
Yes, that's
or
a real property. I
okay.
give you the
So is there
current
any like
case.
reference I can look at?
uh i I
Is it that
think
Trello thing? Is it?
um for
Yeah,
the
I did not
property
see any link.
for the property itself,
Mm.
you can search it in the internet, I guess, because I'm also this is also a new property for me. Like
Ah,
I
okay.
give you like the newest case in Bukit Vista. Yes. Let's see. Green Paddy Uput, right?
Villa Ubud.
Oh, villa. Green Paddy
Ubud
Villa.
Villa.
This one.
Mirip
No,
mirip. Okay.
perhaps this one, right? Let's see. Just be clear. If the property
Mhm.
is wrong, no worries. But just need to be clear which property that you use for sample later on. Where is Kayla? Let's see. Um, Oh, this is the Google Maps. Let's see. Oh, yes. The property is this one. Correct. I'll give you the link. Okay, green. Oh, the Agoda Hotels. Perhaps later you can find on the reference, yeah? Would you like to
Mm,
search more of this?
okay.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. This hostel and villa. Oh, yeah, this is correct. And okay. Let me go to the Google aja. Where is it? This one. Let's open the direction. Not really sure how to share this. Just copy. I just copy. I'll just
Copy
copy
this.
this. Yeah.
Can
Wait. Mm-hmm. How about the booking.com link? Yeah. I don't really like the long link like this one. Okay then. Where's the tutorial program? This one. I'll make it cleaner after this meeting.
right.
And that's the reference. Right, this one we already have the reference, but for the product market fit, what we do right now is trying to see the revenue potential based on this one property revenue projection framework. We already have it, and if you like to try it, you can also try to use this. So I'll just also put the reference here. So revenue projection. Okay. Check. Only this one. And also trying to understand mirror property. If you like to see our property, I think it's too much for you if you'd like to see reference like from our property because we have so many property.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Perhaps what kind of similarity that you need to look for is whether it is a guest house or villa, and what is the style and etc. Just try to create your own framework. And then for market expansion, I'll give you this link later on. And then for Airbnb opportunities, I'll give you this link for this one. If you like to understand more about what we have done, you can read from this. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm, okay.